Hello, we are starting learning target 4. Woohoo! It is all about polynomials. Nom, 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 nom. Polynomials. So, well, I kind of jotted down a quick notes. So we are actually spending quite a few sessions in here. Polynomials, we're going to start with difference of squares, then GCF, factor by grouping, another factor by grouping. Then we're going to have to divide, then review and skills check. So that's 7 sessions in Learning Target 4. So let's get started. Ta-da! Okay, so we start out with a perfect squares and all the things you actually studied last year. So what is a perfect square? What is a perfect square? It is a number made by squaring a whole number. Oof. What? My face is covering it. There you go. A perfect square is a number made by squaring a perfect number. A whole number. Whole number. So let's talk about the first 15 perfect squares, because if you see these numbers, you should just be like, oh, that's a perfect number. So it's kind of better to get used to this. So I'm gonna put them in parentheses, even though I don't have to. 1 square, 1. That is a perfect square. 2 square, 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 square, 3 times 3 is 9. 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. 5 squared, 5 times 5 is 25. 6 squared, 36. 7 squared, 49. 8 squared, 64. 9 squared, 81. Oh, here comes challenge. Well, I know 10 square. 10 square is 100. 11 square is 121. 12 square is 144. 13 square is 169. 14 square is 196. 15 square is 225. So if you notice these numbers, you should remember that these are perfect squares. That way you can easily factor them. So difference of squares, well, I mean, it says it right there. It has to be a difference of 2 squares. So if you get some kind of a difference of square means difference of squares can be factored as, so you're gonna get a perfect squares, like a square, a some number squared, and a b square, some number squared. So you get a difference of 2 squares. You can factor this as a plus b, a minus b. Remember that? I think that was definitely something we talked about in math too. So instead of what we were doing last year, what we're doing is like we're just kind of making it extra challenging. So if you remember anything from last year, we had only like something like this, x squared minus like 9. Then x squared is x times x, so it's a perfect square. 9 is 3 times 3, so that's a whole 3 squared. So then we wrote this as x plus 3 and x minus 3 is how we did it in last year. But this time we're gonna make it just slightly more challenging. So I'm going to do A through F right now, and then I'll do G through L in the class. All right, so factor completely. So we're trying to factor 64. Is 64 a perfect square? Yes, it is. 64 is 8 squared, right? So watch what I'm doing. I'm turning 64x squared into 8x squared. So 8 times 8 is 64. X times x is x squared, right? And then minus the 25. I'm turning 25 into 5 squared because 5 times 5 is 25. So do you see how they're difference of two squares? So now we can write this as 8x plus 5, 8x minus 5. So that's how you can factor 64x squared minus 25. I'm moving myself right there. B, let's look at B. 7, 4 is 2 squared, but 7 is not, right? So that you cannot factor it because 7 is not perfect square. Or 7x squared is not perfect square. It is not a perfect square. So that was a trick question. You cannot do that one. All right, let's do C. X squared plus 100. Plus 100. Is it a difference of two squares? No, because it says plus. No way. You cannot do this because it's not difference of two squares. So C, you cannot do it. It's already perfect. Let's try D. 49x squared. Well, I know 49 is 7 squared. So that's 7x squared. So 49, 7 times 7, x times x is x squared. 121, I see it right up there. That is 11 squared. So those are perfect squares. You can rewrite this as 7x plus 11, 7x minus 11. Good. All right. E, let's do E. 9x. Well, I know 9 is 3 times 3, but you just have an x. So you know how if it was like this would be 9x squared. But because it's only 9x, you cannot do it. Not factorable. Because 9x is not a perfect square. 9x is not factorable. I feel like I should write that. Okay, so not this. And then let's look at F. Ooh, 169. I see it. 169 is up here. That is 13x squared minus. What about 1? Is 1 as part of the perfect squares? Yep, it's 1 square is 1. So it's 1 square. So you can rewrite this as 13x plus 1, 13x minus 1. So out of these 6, I was able to factor A, D, and F. So it has to be a perfect square, the difference of perfect square for you to factor it. Well, thank you. I'll see you in the next part.